Welcome to New Sky TV. Shocking twist. Was the real slapping suggested by Wang Daodi? Is Guo Yuxin's hit formula about to fail this time? Can you believe that the 42-second real slapping scene that made the entire internet feel sorry for her for 3 days and 3 nights wasn't the director's insistence, but a rule that Wang Daodi coldly set during the script reading? When everyone thought this collaboration was the strongest double bomb in the short drama world, did you ever consider that this was actually a pre-announced, ruthless industry quality inspection, and that Guo Yuxin's saccharine hit-making assembly line queen throne was being violently shaken by an unseen hand? Wang Daodi wasn't there to play a supporting role, he was there to sabotage, to dismantle the universal formula that made Guo Yuxin invincible in 2025, sweet girl persona plus precise emotional points plus safe CP pairing. Don't you think this formula sounds like a safe that you can never step out of your comfort zone? He demanded a real slap, not because he was cruel, but because he didn't want the flawless acting of an assembly line. He wanted the raw, trembling soul beneath the character's flesh and blood. Don't you want to know, when an acting crusher collides with a blockbuster assembly line, who gets shattered? Insiders are quietly circulating that unreported behind-the-scenes glimpse. In a crucial scene requiring complex emotional build-up, Guo Yuxin had over a dozen takes. The atmosphere on set was so tense that even the production assistants dared not breathe. Can you sense that suffocating, almost crushing creative pressure? Wang Daodi remained silent throughout, only calmly uttering 2 words after each cut, again, with his seemingly piercing eyes. Don't you think those 2 words are more chilling than any roar during a break? Guo Yuxin was photographed with red eyes outside the restroom. Her sweat-soaked costume wasn't an exaggeration, but a primal reaction to extreme fear. Can you feel the despair of having your entire success system, the foundation of your life, fundamentally examined and challenged? She wasn't afraid of Wang Daodi as a person, she was afraid of his eyes filled with an almost cold sincerity that could instantly reduce your past talent and charisma to meticulously rehearsed technical modules. Haven't you ever, at some point, doubted that your talent was merely skill? During the wrap-up hug, Wang Daodi told Guo Yuxin, "You're good. Not just agile, but resilient." The whole internet raved about this uncle-like compliment, but have you considered that it was actually a consolation prize from a top-tier veteran to a hard-working junior? The word resilience praises resilience, not acting talent. Did you catch the subtext of that sentence? It's like saying, under the almost crushing creative pressure I exerted, you didn't collapse, you held on, that's all. Doesn't that sound like a polite nod to a workaholic rather than a heartfelt compliment to an artist? Guo Yuxin's opponents have always been like-minded system optimizers like Liu Xiaoxu and Wang Haowen, creating electronic dopamine that gets the audience hooked within a comfortable dimension. Have you ever thought about how painful it would be if your opponent suddenly changed from a classmate to a university professor? Wang Daodi wasn't her partner, he was the first person in her career to refuse to cooperate with her blockbuster assembly line. He demanded authenticity, soul, those thrilling moments that you can't measure with data and algorithms. Aren't you curious whether the assembly line queen will collapse or transform when she's asked to be a person instead of play a role for the first time? The entire internet is waiting for I don't want to be an idol. Do you think everyone's waiting for a new CP that doesn't rely on sweet romance? Give me a break. What everyone's waiting for is to see this seemingly invincible hit-making assembly line collide with a real acting granite for the first time. Will it forge a new brilliance, or will the collision reveal the industrialized, plastic foundation long hidden by the halo of data? Wang Daodi's deliberately provocative slap wasn't aimed at Guo Yuxin's face, but at the entire short drama logic of blindly believing in traffic and indulging in assembly line hits. Did you hear the echo of that slap reverberating through the industry? Guo Yuxin's tenacity reflects her professionalism, but will this drama ultimately become a golden stone for her transition to long-form dramas, or a revealing of the ceiling of acting skills for top short drama stars? Don't you really have an answer in your heart? After that slap, the answer is hanging in the air, waiting to be revealed when the show airs. And you, as the viewer of this dimensionality test, are you ready to witness firsthand whether this queen of hit products will rise from the ashes like a phoenix or be slapped back to her original form? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.